So last year, 2023, I read more than 20 books.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care. Jerry.
And since I was reading so often, I expected a major shift in my life, major improvements. Besides a better attention span, nothing changed. And you may be asking why. If you were reading all these books, surely something should have changed. The reason nothing changed is because I was only reading. If you're only reading, absolutely nothing will change in your life. In fact, if you only read, your life gets worse because you have more knowledge of things that you can be doing, but yet you're in the same position. So at the back of your mind, you just be thinking, what a waste, man. I'm such a waste, man. Now that you have this extra knowledge, you know that you should be doing more, yet you're still doing the same thing. So you can't help but feel like you're a waste man. And you are a waste man. When you read a lot, you gain knowledge. And they say that knowledge is power. But let me tell you something. It's not. Knowledge is only the potential for power, because if you don't use that knowledge, then what's the point of having that knowledge, huh? You know the quadratic formula, but what? You don't apply it. My dog's back. Roman part 2. I know it looks like I don't love my dog, but I love it. It's just sometimes it comes to me at the wrong time, Roman. At the wrong time, Roman. Okay. So I was gathering all this knowledge, creating all this potential. But what is unused potential? It's imaginary. Is there anything such as unused potential? Does that even exist? No. Like, genuinely, what even is potential? It's not even real. Like, right now, if someone tells you you have potential, then what? Huh? Can you quantify that potential? No, you can't. So I couldn't even quantify the potential of power that I had from reading. I don't even know how many books without applying what I read. At the end of the day, you're either doing it or you're not. Potential means nothing. We live in a world where the language is results. No one speaks the language of potential. No one cares about potential. Your parents may care about your potential. Like, my son has the potential to do this, but no one else cares. Not even your friends. Potential. Shut up. Like, I was reading all these books. Then afterwards, I'll do the exact same things I was doing before. I would have been reading a book on how to stop being lazy. I've never read a book on that because I feel like we all know. But I would have read a book on how to stop being lazy. Then right after, go back to sleep. Start watching Netflix. When I know that I have work that I should be doing, but I'm just like, I'll do it later. So what I was reading wasn't being applied. I had the knowledge. I had the potential to change my ways. But I didn't. So if your resolution for this year was to read more, remember that reading is only the first part. Reading is only gathering potential. Let's say you have, what are they called in English? I know in Shona it's a reckon. So it's like, a slingshot. Yes, a slingshot, right? Reading is like pulling the slingshot back. Now, if you never let go of that thing, if you never pointed at the bird and let go and kill that bird, because that's what people use them in Zim for. Like, they just kill random birds. If you never let go of that slingshot and fire it at that bird, then what's the point of pulling it back? You're just wasting your time. You're just wasting energy doing stuff that you're never going to use. You have to apply what you've read for any change in your life to occur. Just know that until you apply what you've read, you're essentially wasting your time. Like, essentially. Once you apply what you've read, now you're being productive with your time. But everything I've said up until this point will go out of the window if you're simply reading for leisure. Like, I'm going to read my Greek mythology book. One of Us is Lying. I don't even know if that's a book. It ends with us. I know those books. Yeah, it ends with us. Like, if you're reading those books, then yeah, fine. Like, whatever. Read. Enjoy. And look, I'm a very curious person, so I like learning about things that sometimes I'll never use, but that's just my character. But I know how to differentiate between reading for leisure and reading for a betterment. Yeah. But when it comes to reading for betterment, just know the application's everything. And in life, application's everything. No one cares if you know something. People care if you're applying what you know. So, the message of this video is apply, huh? Apply.